What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabsome besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. This year, I have discovered Barbie Fashion Fever and I can't stop talking about it. Sorry, but seriously, look at this little side table. They even made a doll room with reversible walls, and it had this rose wallpaper that you see on a lot of the packaging, so I made my own printable that I used to make a cube room. That is now on display in my living room, so I need a quick backdrop. So let's use a few printables to make a poster board room. I printed and glued 6 pages of the roses onto poster board, which is a lot. This is a very busy print, but we're trying to stick to that Fashion Fever inspo, so here we are. I printed our window with blinds printable. Let's cut them out and glue them on. Now we have a wall that's about 28 inches across. I glue on another piece of poster board for a floor, and let's glue down our wood grain printable. I made the floor 14 inches. Let's add a side wall over there. On second thought, let's add it over here. I have pink poster board. It's about 12 inches with 3 inches extra on the side so that we can attach it to the wall. Let's add our printable door, giving us more of those little room details. But I think I want a lighter pink on the walls. And let's add our printable wall trim. I printed some pink paper. Let's fold it in half, cut a curved shape on the folded edge. So we have 2 pieces. Fold them accordion style, making this nice little curtain look at the bottom. I added gold tape to the top of the windows, then glue on the paper for curtains, giving us a large space that can also lay flat for easy storage. Here it is with the doll, so you can see that the walls are nice and tall, giving us more than enough space to check out some doll stuff. You all know that I have been trying to get the Barbie Fashion Fever Bed. You know, this one. It's from the early 2000s, so I've been searching for it on eBay. I found one. Yeah! Nope. That one got lost in the mail. Aw, man. Then I found another one, but it cost a little more. Yeah! Again, nope. We had more issues, so I decided to just make my own, using a little cardboard and fabric. It's got satin. We showed how we made it in our video DIY Glam Satin Bed. This took a little time. We had to gather materials. I used the foam from a heatless curler that I found at Five Below to make the tube going around the top of the headboard. The cardboard was easy. I just used a box. And I went through the fabric that I already had to try to find something that would fit this room. I wasn't in love with this shade of pink, but I really liked the added texture from the fuzzy fabric. When I started making this bed, it was 7 inches. However, since I added a large headboard, the bed ended up being about 9.5 inches wide. It's supposed to fit in a room that's only 12 inches across, which doesn't leave a lot of space for the other furniture, so that was definitely an error on my part. But I think the bed is very glamorous and the dolls are totally spoiled. But then I went and checked my mail, and there was a box with the Barbie Fashion Fever Sweet Dreams bed. Y'all, it arrived! On eBay, this bed cost me over $100. It's from 2005. And it's still in the original packaging, where we can see that rose wallpaper and faux wood floor. Just looking at the packaging, we can see that it has sheets, real tissues, and was made to go with other Fashion Fever items, so we could create our perfect room. I absolutely love that about the Fashion Fever collection, and I've been busy searching for the pieces that I want. I did find part of the vanity at a good price, but it was missing the cushion and all the accessories. But I do have the comfy pink chair with the guitar, the dresser, and the laundry hamper. And now we have the bed, measuring about 7.25 inches across, 12.5 inches long, and a little under 9 inches tall. We have a white bed with a curved headboard that has this curl design, a foam mattress so the doll has someplace soft to sleep, covered in a pink and white striped fabric that is sewn. There's a matching sheet that has a floral print on the end and a pink ruffle. The stitching is visible on the other side. We have 2 soft pillows with a polka dot print, a polka dot comforter that has a pink satin fabric on the other side. Ooh, my polish is a little chipped. Just give me a second to quickly touch up my polish, and we're good to go. This bed also came with a box of tissue where we can remove the tissue. We have a few candles, a paperboard magazine, a silver hairbrush, and a silver colored laptop where the doll is playing games. This laptop looks a little smaller than the ones we usually get today, and that curved headboard might get in the way a little. But my made-to-move Barbie can lay fully stretched out on the bed, lay under the covers in a nice size bed. I would like to take the curve out of the headboard, but that's a problem for another day. Here are the 2 beds side by side, the Barbie Fashion Fever Bed and our DIY. Our DIY bed cost a lot less, but it did take some time to make. The Fashion Fever Bed is really nice. We're getting sheets and comforters with satin. I'm not in love with the curved headboard, but I do like the little extras that come with the bed. I think this is a very nice Barbie bed. I love we get a soft mattress. However, availability is an issue since this was made back in 2005. And I paid over $100 for it, still in the box. For our DIY bed, if we want those little extras, we can always DIY them with our back-to-school supplies. Our 2025 back-to-school supplies does have a laptop that we can customize. We have lots of printables for magazines and comics to add a little clutter to the bed. And for the candles, well, we know how to make those by cutting glue sticks. And now that we have colored glue sticks, we can make our candles in different colors. I glue them to a button. I added a little bit of gold wire, and we've got candles. So we can totally get the vibe by getting crafty. I love my DIY bed, but I am happy that we finally got the Barbie Fashion Fever Bed because now we have options. And the eBay seller threw in a few extras. So let's see what they are. And oh, is that the amp? It is, and the guitar. Sweet. Now we got 2. Anyone else thinking Fashion Fever band? But wait, there's more. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Talk about icing on a cake. Is that the cat house? Oh my goodness. It is the cat house and the cat. The house is made out of plastic, but it's covered in that velour paper. There's black felt inside for the cat. The base is also covered in black felt. Then there's a fuzzy animal print on the roof and the pole. We get a large gray cat. I like the proportions next to a Barbie, and it has a more realistic vibe compared to some of the Barbie cats we see today. And Brooklyn does have a cat, so this is kind of perfect. There's another bag with the chair. I could have saved so much money if I had found this seller first, because now I have 2 chairs. What's in this bag? Another cat house. This is when I love getting doubles. This is awesome. And now we have 2 cats. And there is one more thing wrapped in bubble wrap. Oh, is that a lamp? And is that the vanity with all of the accessories? Yes, it looks like we got everything but the stool. But we did get the cushion. I already have the stool, but I didn't have a cushion, so I made one. But now we have the actual cushion. However, I think I might keep my little DIY cushion because I like it. And I might use the cushion as a little throw pillow. But now we have a new lamp. It's a gold color with pink little crystals dangling. That looks really, really cool. We have a hairbrush. This looks like a can of hairspray, a jar of cream, a perfume bottle, which I think looks great, and another perfume bottle, which I also love, giving us lots of stuff to decorate this space. Big thanks to the eBay seller for all the little extras. The wait was totally worth it. I can bring in the dresser that I already own and the laundry hamper to complete our Barbie Fashion Fever room. Now, there are still a few pieces that we don't have, like there's a chair that matches the bed. But for the most part, I am very happy with what we've been able to find so far. Barbie beds with sheets and reversible comforters, plush chairs and cat houses, lovely little perfume bottles, and detailed lamps. Let us know what you think about Barbie Fashion Fever in the comments down below. And could our DIY bed exist in this space? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!